Hello dear learners, welcome to this online course on functional foods and nutraceuticals. I am Dr. Sabiha Wali, ex-professor in food and nutrition and head postgraduate department of home science, Rashtra Sant Tukdoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Nagpur. Dear learners, welcome to this module on non-nutrient effects of nutrients with respect to vitamins. The role of vitamins in the human body is like the simple spark plug to the automobile, without which the automobile will remain stationary. All living cells and organisms require many organic compounds to sustain metabolic reactions. Vitamins are the organic compounds that act as coenzymes and or regulator of metabolic processes. This module aims to enlighten the learners on specific health benefits of vitamins in addition to their physiological role. The objectives of this module are: after studying the module, the learner shall be able to review the physiological role of fat soluble and water soluble vitamins, explain the role in diseases and discuss the health benefits. Now, vitamins are a chemically disparate group of compounds with a variety of functions in the body. Vitamins are required in very small quantities in the order of milligrams or micrograms per day. A primary deficiency results from inadequate consumption relative to physiological need. In secondary or indirect deficiency, intake is adequate, but absorption may be inhibited, excretion may be accelerated, or function may be impaired. Excess consumption can also have adverse effects on the normal functioning of the body. Vitamins are divided into two categories: fat soluble and water soluble. Fat soluble vitamins include vitamin A, D, E and K. They share a number of characteristics, although exceptions occur, including relative stability during processing, preservation and preparation of food, similar mechanism of absorption and excretion, and storage in the liver and fatty deposits of the body. Excess consumption of vitamin A and D produces toxic symptoms under certain circumstances. Vitamin E and some form of vitamin K also may be toxic. Excessive amounts of water soluble vitamins, that is vitamin C and B complex vitamins, are readily excreted from the body. A brief review of vitamins, their significance in diseases and their health benefits beyond the physiological role are discussed in this module. Now, let us first take up fat soluble vitamins. Coming to vitamin A, the two main forms of vitamin A in the human diet are preformed vitamin A, that is retinol, retinyl esters, and provitamin A, carotenoids such as beta carotene that are converted to retinol. In addition to their role as precursors of vitamin A, carotenoids have potentially useful antioxidant action. Vitamin A positively impacts health benefits, keeping oxidative stress in check, boosting immune system and protecting against diseases. Now, the health benefits of these vitamins in the body, of vitamin A in the body. Vitamin A and its health benefit in case of lung cancer. Several prospective and retrospective observational studies in current and former smokers, as well as in people who have never smoked, found that higher intakes of carotenoids, fruits and vegetables, or both, are associated with a lower risk of lung cancer. Because of its antioxidant properties, carotenoids are used as a chemoprevention agent to reduce the risk of development of cancer in high risk groups such as cigarette smokers. However, clinical trials did not find that supplements of beta carotene and vitamin A help to prevent or reduce lung cancer risk. Now, vitamin A and prostate cancer. The evidence on the relationship between beta carotene and prostate cancer is mixed. CARROT study participants who took daily supplements of beta carotene and retinyl palmitate had a 35% lower risk of non-aggressive prostate cancer than men not taking the supplements. Observational studies have noted a decreased risk of prostate cancer in men who eat high amount of fruits and vegetables. Another review noted that lycopene rich foods often contain other cancer protective compounds. So, it would be difficult to isolate any health benefits to lycopene. Vitamin A and age related macular degeneration. Now, age related macular degeneration is a common painless eye condition, but then it is a leading cause of vision loss among the people aged 50 and older. It distorts the sharp central vision that is needed to see fine details such as for reading as well as for driving. Smokers and those individuals with poor diets lacking fruits and vegetables have a higher risk of this condition. Now, vitamin E is required for cleavage of beta carotene into the retinol and to protect the oxidation of these compounds. Lutein and zeaxanthin are two carotenoids with protective antioxidant effects. Age related macular degeneration. Now, coming to vitamin A and iron deficiency anemia, it is hypothesized that vitamin A increases serum iron levels, which in turn allows hematopoiesis, thereby increasing hemoglobin as well as erythrocyte production. In vitamin A deficiency, iron would not be available for erythropoiesis and therefore anemia would result. Now, coming to the next vitamin, vitamin D is a unique nutrient in that it can be derived from food as well as from the action of sunlight on bare skin. Two major forms of vitamin D are vitamin D2, that is ergocalciferol, and vitamin D3 cholecalciferol. Now, vitamins D2 and D3 forms differ from each other only in their side chain structure. Vitamin D obtained from sun exposure, food and supplements is biologically inactive, either the vitamin D2 or D3, and must undergo activation through two consecutive enzymatic hydroxylation reactions occurring in the liver and kidney. The differences do not affect the metabolism, that is activation, and both forms have the pro-hormone function. Now, coming to the health benefits of vitamin D, let us see the role of vitamin D in cell proliferation and differentiation. Calciferol and vitamin D receptor protein have been shown to control the expression of genes associated with cellular proliferation and differentiation, suggesting a key role in cancer prevention. There is some evidence that vitamin D levels provide a protective status to lower the risk of cancer. Some analysis on publications of colon, breast, prostate and ovarian cancer revealed that in numerous cases vitamin D3 levels correlated with reduced incidence of cancer. Researchers have also found that higher vitamin D levels are associated with a lower risk of colorectal cancer. Vitamin D also has been found to help to maintain normal levels of calcium in the colon, which in turn is found to slow the growth of non-cancerous but high risk cells. Other studies reporting the link between vitamin D and the liver cancer, breast cancer and prostate cancer suggest that there is a good reason to think that low vitamin D plays a part in the spread of cancer cells. Now, coming to the neuroprotective effects of vitamin D. Vitamin D metabolites naturally pass through the blood-brain barrier, giving them access to neuronal and glial cells. Therefore, a number of roles for vitamin D have been observed in various neurological, neuromuscular disorders. While coming to vitamin D and cardiovascular diseases. Experimental studies have established that calciferol and vitamin D receptor protein are critical regulators of the structure and function of the heart. Emerging evidence demonstrates that calciferol is highly involved in CVD related signaling pathways, particularly the VNT signaling pathway. Now, role of vitamin D in depression. Now, seasonal affective disorder is a mood disorder which is caused by seasonal drop in exposure to sunlight. Evidence suggests that there may be a relationship since vitamin D is associated with levels of both serotonins important for mood regulation and melatonin. One theory is that vitamin D receptors, which are found in many parts of the brain and concentrated in the hypothalamus in the circadian timing, play a part in controlling the body's hormonal levels, which regulate sleep. Low levels of either hormones could contribute to the symptoms of this particular condition. Now, coming to vitamin D and aging, a link between vitamin D and life expectancy found that vitamin D3 can help with protein homeostasis, the process by which proteins are regulated within the cells to maintain their health. D3 was reported to improve protein homeostasis and slow down aging, thereby highlighting the importance of maintaining appropriate vitamin D serum levels. Now, the next fat soluble vitamin we take up is vitamin E. Vitamin E is a fat soluble vitamin with several forms, but alpha tocopherols is the only one that is used by human body. Its main role is to act as an antioxidant, scavenging free radicals. It also enhances immune functions and prevents clot forming in the heart arteries. Now, the health benefits of vitamin E: prevention of oxidative stress. Vitamin E is a potent chain breaking antioxidant that inhibits the production of reactive oxygen species molecules when fat undergoes oxidation and during the propagation of free radical reactions. It is primarily located in the cell and organelle membranes, where it can exert its maximum protective effect. It acts as the first line of defense against lipid peroxidation, protecting the cell membranes from free radical attack. Now, role of vitamin E in immunity. It has now been proven that vitamin E stimulates the body's defenses, enhances humoral and cell immune responses and increases phagocytic functions. It has a pronounced effect in infectious diseases, where the immune phagocytosis is involved, but is less effective in the case of cell mediated immune defenses. Now, coming to vitamin E and cancer, vitamin E also possesses anti-cancer properties. This is possibly because of the various functions of vitamin E, which include
the stimulation of the
wild type p53 tumor suppressor gene, the downregulation of mutant p53 proteins,
the activation of heat
shock proteins, and antigenic effect mediated by the blockage of transforming growth factor alpha. Alpha, gamma and delta tocopherols have emerged as vitamin E molecules with functions clearly distinct from each other in anti-cancer activity as well. Now, coming to vitamin E and Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease occurs as a result of protein oxidation and lipid peroxidation via a free radical mechanism, where the beta amyloid protein induces cytotoxicity through a mechanism involving oxidative stress and hydrogen peroxide, leading to neuronal cell death and finally Alzheimer's disease. Vitamin E can block the production of hydrogen peroxide and the resulting cytotoxicity. Now, role of vitamin E and regulation of platelet aggregation and protein kinase C activation. An increase in the concentration of alpha tocopherol in the endothelial cells has been found to inhibit platelet aggregation and to release prostacyclin from the endothelium. A few other studies suggest that tocopherol appears to inhibit platelet aggregation through the inhibition of protein kinase C and the increased action of nitric oxide synthase. Now, human immunodeficiency virus and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome and the role of vitamin E. Vitamin E is an important anti-inflammatory agent that is often found to be deficient in human immunodeficiency virus, that is HIV positive individuals. However, it is not known whether vitamin E supplementation is beneficial either at every or any stage of HIV infection of HIV
patients.
Now, coming to the last fat soluble vitamin, that is vitamin K. Vitamin K refers to a group of fat soluble vitamins that play a role in blood clotting, bone metabolism and regulating blood calcium levels. The body needs vitamin K to produce prothrombin, a factor that is important in blood clotting and bone metabolism. Health benefits of vitamin K in relation to bone health. There appears to be a correlation between low intake of vitamin K and osteoporosis. Several studies have suggested that vitamin K supports the maintenance of strong bones, improves bone density and decreases the risk of fractures. Vitamin K is involved with the production of proteins in bone, including osteocalcin, which is needed to prevent the weakening of bones. Some studies have shown that higher vitamin K intakes are associated with a lower incidence of hip fractures and low bone density. Now, vitamin K and cognitive health. Increased blood levels of vitamin K have been linked with improved episodic memory in older adults. Results from a study reported that healthy individuals over the age of 70 years who had shown the highest blood levels of vitamin K had the highest verbal episodic memory performance. Role of vitamin K in heart health. Vitamin K may help to keep blood pressure lower by preventing mineralization, wherein minerals build up in the arteries. This enables the heart to pump blood freely through the body. Mineralization naturally occurs with age, and it is a major risk factor for heart disease. Adequate intake of vitamin K has also been shown to lower the risk of stroke. Vitamin K and cellular growth and immunity. Another protein which requires vitamin K is called the growth arrest specific 6, that is GAS6, and clotting factors. Now, GAS6 protein can be found through the body in the heart, kidneys, stomach, cartilage and lungs, and has different roles to perform. This protein has a direct influence on regulating the growth of cells. It enhances cell signaling and communication, as well as cell addition and duplication. This protein also protects healthy cells from programmed cell death. Vitamin K activates the protein that performs all these tasks, thereby keeping the immune system running optimally and helping the body run efficiently at the cellular level. Now, vitamin K and blood sugar balance. Osteocalcin, also known as
bone
gamma carboxyglutamic acid containing protein, is a non-collagenous protein hormone found in bone and dentine. This protein is also a hormone and affects insulin secreting beta cells in the pancreas. Its synthesis is vitamin K dependent, which signifies the role of vitamin K in blood sugar management through insulin. Coming to the conclusion, learners, this part of the module focused on fat soluble vitamins A, D, E and K. The biochemical role of each of this in the body was discussed in brief. The beneficial effects of these vitamins were explained with respect to immunity, cognitive, bone and heart health, cancer, Alzheimer's and many more conditions based on research and observational studies. Research studies continue to discover and identify the role of these vitamins in maintaining a healthy status. Thank you.